Oh, hello everyone. My name is Thanapat Tongsan. Today, I'm gonna talk about what I learned this semester. If you are ready, let's get started. In this semester, I learned about online courses such as vocabulary, speaking, listening, grammar, and reading. So, let's get started with vocabulary. I learned a lot of vocabulary in this semester, but I am going to give you an example of 5 new vocabulary I have learned. Number 1. Exile. To give usually supplementary support or its tool. For the example, she assists the boy with his lesson. Number 2. Individual. Single person or thing, especially when compared to the group or set to which they belong. For the example, the new text system would be collocated on the wall of property owned by an individual. Number 3. Illustrate. To show the meaning or truth of something more clearly, explicitly by giving example. The lecturer illustrates his point with a diagram on the blackboard. Label. A pile of paper or other material that gives you information about the object is addressed to remember to put some address label on circuits. Surgeon. A doctor who is specially trained to perform medicine operation. For the example, the surgeon did everything in her power to save him. Next to speaking and listening. In these two chapters, I will study context that is similar because I will have the same listening and speaking knowledge. By this chapter, I will study the content first, ordering first, taking customer service, health related content, and content about working in the office. Next to grammar, I'm going to give you 2 grammar examples that I have learned. Past B statement is used to tell what happened and finished the previous time. In English, simple past tense is the basic form of past tense. It could be born and finished recently, or it could have been born and finished a long time ago. For the example, I was in Japan in last year. Number 2. Countable noun and uncountable noun. Countable nouns are nouns that we can count and identify clearly and can be either singular or plural form. In the singular form, these countable nouns are prefixed with a or an. To find out number of these composable nouns, ask how many follow plural words. Uncountable nouns are those that we cannot count or personally carry. These uncountable nouns can be concepts or quality or objects that are so small that they cannot be counted, or have definite shape, making it uncountable noun. Liquids, powder, gas. And the last topic is the reading. I have learned a lot reading, so I have quoted one story that I read titled 3 Little Pigs. Once upon a time, that we 3 little pigs. One thing built a straw house wise, the second pig built his house with sticks. They built house very quickly and they sang and danced all day because they was lazy. The third little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. A big bad wolf saw the 2 little pigs while they danced and played on thought, "What juicy tender meal they will make!" He chased the 2 pigs and they ran and hid in their house. The big bad wolf went to the first house, huffed and puffed, and blew the house down in minutes. The freaking little pig ran to the second pig house. That's what makes to stick. The big bad wolf now come this house and huffy and puffy and blow the house down in hardly any time. Now two little pigs were terrified and ran to the third pig house that was made from bricks. The big bad wolf tried to huff and puff and blow that house down, but he could not. He kept to trying for house, but the house was very strong, and the little pig were safe inside. He tried to toss the chimney, but the third pig boiled a big pot of water and keep it below the chimney. The wolf fell into it and died. Thank you for watching until the end. See you the next semester. Goodbye.